Now, part one was like a teaser, right? Because they didn't really get into, you know, the whole Joe Budden, MGK. They kind of just like teased you into it. You know what I'm saying? But the look on his face is like he was about to really expose, like he's about to expose his feelings, his real true feelings. You know what I mean? And, you know, I kind of know some of the stuff that's already been said. I got the inside scoop. You know, I had to go and make phone calls and say, yo, what's going on with that? But, you know, I think this is the first time M has been so out there with it. You know what I'm saying? He's been real mysterious throughout his career. You know what I'm saying? And he's just letting it out. You know what I mean? And I love it. I'm glad that he's doing it. You know, speak your mind. If everybody else is speaking their mind, you should speak your mind too. You know what I'm saying? Savant Society was good. Ironic was popping. Who would win a battle between Joe and M? It'll be a tougher battle than people think. I think a lot of people just automatically think M is just going to wipe up Joe. But, you know, Joe, he know how to put his words together. He know how to express himself. It's not going to be just like, oh, M going to wipe him, because we know M is robotic. M is robotic with the lyrics, so we know he could break down, you know what I'm saying, every cadence, every pattern, every rhyme scheme, bend words. He's very technical. And it's like that old saying go, that ain't the only thing you got to bring to the fight. You know what I mean? And I always got to keep that in mind too, because, you know, I'm pretty technical with my rhyming. Like, you know, I understand that ain't that. Sometimes you got to be very direct. You know, if you going in a battle, you gotta you beefing on wax with somebody. Sometimes it's cool. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of brings me to this point. I want to see what y'all feel about this. Everybody trying to put this content versus wordplay. Now, I don't know if y'all watched the Lord Jamar, Rod Digger, Yada Mean Godcast, but recently Lord Jamar, he got on there because M has finally responded to Lord Jamar on Kamikaze. So Lord Jamar got on there and was like, yo, you know, that response was weak. You know, I expected more. Pretty much that same narrative that M is rapping about nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if you're a real fan of hip hop, it's like there's a war on truth. There's a war on truth. If you're a real fan of hip hop, there's no way you can honestly say that M don't have content. Now, I'm not here to keep bringing up M. This is just in the air right now. I'm here to talk rap with y'all no matter what it is. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to talk about Tekashi and Kanye in a second. But if you're a true fan of hip hop, you can't really say that M don't have content. Lose Yourself isn't content. You know how many people Lose Yourself has inspired? So, you know, my question to Lord Jamar would be, if we ever sit down and we talk, one, he's made it clear what he feels about, you know, white rappers in the house of hip hop. He's made that clear. What do you feel about Puerto Rican brothers and sisters who, you know, help mold this culture to what it is? What do you feel about other people? Like, I would want to know that. I would want to know, why are we taking so much props and accolades off of wordplay, bar heavy wordplay, multi-syllabic rhyming, when that's what Big Daddy Kane did? That's what Rakim did. That's what Kool G Rap did to a T. That's what the DOC did. That's what Big L did. You feel me? So how can we take the importance off of that? Because when I was watching it, and they had a very good debate. Rod Digger was really, she was in there. You know what I'm saying? And Jamar had some points on his side when he brought up Scarface. You know what I mean? My whole thing is, all the forefathers evolved and did different types of styles, and then it eventually got to the heavy wordplay. Big Daddy Kane, like I said, Big Pun, Big L, Kool Moe Dee. Look, I'm talking about rappers from the 80s. You know what I'm saying? That was doing that compound rhyming, inner rhymes, rhymes within the rhyme. How come we just looking at M and saying, oh, he's rapping about nothing? That ain't nothing. Is that an agenda? Is it an agenda now to just say that all this compound heavy bar rhyming, that ain't nothing? Nah, that's something. You know what I'm saying? It's always been something. It ain't never gonna be nothing. It's always gonna be something in hip hop. Because we about this wordplay, stretching words, bending phrases, doing all that. Like, this is when you really care about your craft and you want to express yourself differently than everybody else. Almost this content versus multi-syllabic rhyming is almost the same argument that the corporate music talking heads who aren't for the culture, your views are almost lining up with theirs, because you're saying in a nutshell that complicated expression of rap is whack, we don't need it. That's what they saying when they go sign somebody that's dumbing down everything. So how can you find yourself on the same side of the culture vultures? You feel me? How can you find yourself on the same side as the culture vultures? That's what they saying when they go out and sign a kid and give him a big budget and he's rapping simplistically. He's not saying shit. You know he not. It might be a cool song. I vibe to those kind of songs. I tell you all the time. I vibe to all kinds of songs. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to act like this is supreme lyricism I'm listening to, because it's not. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to know how people feel about this debate that's going on between content and technical rhyming. Because the rappers who technically rhyme, they make content too. And that's the part that they keep leaving out of the conversation. You trying to tell me Big Daddy Kane didn't have content? You trying to tell me Rakim didn't have content? What'd you say? Oh, Joe said on Slaughterhouse that he suck at the syllables. That's a lie, man. Joe don't suck at syllables. Go listen to the song that me and Joe did. It's called Sober Up. He got a verse on there where all he doing is syllable rhymes. And that's his. That ain't Slaughterhouse. That's for his own project. See what I'm saying? I just think that everybody is trying to take a side, and there's a war against truth, and people want to entertain you more than they want to tell you facts. You know what I'm saying? And it's more entertaining to take a side and say, yo, that's whack, this is right. There's gray areas. There's gray areas. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't buy it. I don't buy it. All these dudes that's talking, they hip-hop heads. Lord Jamar, whether you agree with his views or not, he's a hip-hop head. He knows for a fact that Eminem has content. He knows that. Now, he might want to just focus on, you know, something, you know what I mean, that M says, some comical, or, you know, him dressing up in a superhero outfit and running around on a video. He can focus on that all he wants to. But guess what? I Am the Way I Am still exists. That song still exists. Content. You see what I'm saying? It's funny to me, though, because people come at me all day. I get shot all day, man. They come to me all day. Yo, Crook, you always trying to take up for M. You always doing this. Look, dog, I'm an MC. I'm talking about MC. You know what I mean? You don't like that, nigga? That's your own problem. That ain't my problem. I f with Marshall. That ain't my problem if you don't. You know what I'm saying? A whole different point of view. I see what's going on. I won't let them kill quality rap. I'm not letting nobody kill quality rap, because that's what they're trying to do. And some of these talking heads are lining up with the culture vultures when they say that technical wordplay is nothing. That ain't nothing. No, that's something. Don't ever tell the culture that technical rhyme and technical rhyme schemes and wordplay is nothing. Don't tell that 9-year-old kid that want to rap that that's nothing. Don't tell that 12-year-old kid that want to rap that ain't nothing. Don't focus on being great with your words. Huh? That's just crazy.